I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another Minecraft stream. We're working on the Bytecraft spawn area. I've gotten my 3 key buildings in. Now I just need to tie it all together. It spawned look kind of nice here. Not too long. I'm going to spend today and Monday working on it. So that's the goals for today and Monday. I'll work out the mod pack stuff. We're getting the mod pack together. That's going to be offline. The stuff I'm going to do on stream. But, bringing this up, let you see process, things like that. Let's see. So first thing I think I'm going to do is finish up the base on this one. So put down like the diorite and stuff. Then I'll make the path that goes over this way. So I'm going to get rid of these trees here. Yeah, these guys go bye-bye.
The fetus shouts, "Welcome back, Adu."
Hey, Fake! Had a good dinner. So one of my frequent dishes, I try to eat, for like day to day, unless it's a special occasion, I try to eat roughly the same thing over and over again because, calories. I do count my calories to try to lose weight. And so eating the same thing over and over again, helps with that. It's easier to track your calories if you're not constantly having to guess what something is. So trying to eat simple things. So today I had chicken sausage. What's cool is chicken sausage is a lot lower calorie than pork sausage. Pork sausage is higher calorie, more fat. Not as good for you. Chicken sausage, much better. A lower salt, too. I believe the sodium on chicken sausage is less, although someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong. I think it probably depends on the type of chicken sausage. I usually get mine with the spinach and feta. So they make chicken sausage that has like hot peppers in it. They're not to like those. But yeah, spinach and feta is my go-to. Pretty bird. Yeah, pretty bird. I'll leave the bird untamed. Yeah, chicken sausage is good stuff. Alright, so let's get... Alright, so, oh, no, not diorite. Calcite. There we go. Alright. Well, here, actually, easier for me is just use this. Oh. Oh, wow, yeah, heck, that just instantly... domain expansion. Okay, get that done. Let's do the small detail work here first. Get that done. I don't want any, like, small crevasses in here that are going to lead to, like, monsters spawning underneath the, underneath things, because that would be genuinely annoying for me. Oh, you better move. You're going to drown here soon, otherwise. Okay, that was good. There you go, good. Move out of the way. Out of the way. Not trying to kill you. Not trying to hurt you. Oh, by the way, Faye, if you are a fan of anime, watch me. Whoops, what did I just... Oh. I just confessed myself by accident. Oopsie. Alright, hold on. There, yeah, I'll just put that there. Whatever. It doesn't matter, it's all going to be encased. But if you like anime, one show I strongly recommend. It's really good. Like, every single episode has just been a banger. Like, it's just one of the best things I've seen in a while. Lord of Mysteries. Lord of Mysteries is currently on Crunchyroll. It's a Chinese anime. It is one of the best animated Chinese animes, like, period. Like, the animation quality is just amazing. The fight scenes are great. The monster designs are great. The magic system is really, really good. Like they just had a sequence, for example, where they have to use a sealed magical artifact. And so the way they do the sealed magical artifact is a straight up SCP. Like it's the closest thing to the Foundation, like the way the Foundation would handle a mystical artifact. It's the closest to that I've seen in an anime. The way they do it, because it's like, yes, this is secure, this is locked down, we have protocols in place for like how to deal with this, because we know what the puppet does, we're going to, so you do X, Y, Z to stay safe. It's really, really neat. The way it works, it has consistent rules and alternate scenarios that they are aware of, and that's just a taste. That's I'm underselling it when I praise it like this, because it's just really, really good. It is really, really, really good. Apparently, we're going to get the light novel for it. Should be coming out soon in print. There's a Kindle version out of the novel. Apparently, it's really bad though. It looks like somebody just took the web novel, did a machine translation, and dumped it onto Amazon as a cheap cash-in, which sucks. But the one we're going to get in print is from like an actual company who apparently licensed it and is printing this with the permission of the author. So the author actually gets like cut of the money, which is important. You want the author to get money. So that will be coming out here later this month. I'm probably going to pick up a copy of the light novel just because of how absolutely impressed I am by this thing. The other thing too I really, really like is it has the mysticism on it. The magic system is a combo of East and West. So you have the tarot card from the West, you have like dowsing rods from the West, but then he also uses magic rituals from like Chinese magic rituals and stuff like that too. They have another component. So in addition to like handling SCP kind of options like the Foundation, you also have them. He'll use domain expansions like from Jujutsu Kaisen. You have stuff like that also factor into the combat. So several of their powers and stuff involved pushing the more basically getting domain expansions going. Blah blah blah. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a sec. Or at least they come off that way. I mean, they're like actual domain expansions, but they're very similar to it. And it's really, really cool the way they do it. You can also say it's similar to reality marbles from Fate Stay Night, which in my opinion, I think domain expansions are based on reality marbles from Fate Stay Night. I think that's where the author gets it from. So there is also that. Okay, should be good here. Oh. Try to be careful. I'll fill in like where it looks like it has dirt in between. I will fill that in later. That way it looks like it's all like just a pillar of calcite, which I think is gonna be really cool. There we go. Okay, there we are. Okay, not bad. Jets. Boy, for some reason, okay. Now let me take care of that. So, now, Siri bot fandom, which is great, but so with the new meta for some of these spam bots is to like insult you by saying your chat is dead. You need to give us money. It's like, dude, what the hell? Let's see. I mean, yes, it's true that my viewer count is lower than it has been. I think it's because college, summer vacation. My understanding is summer vacation and like December period, Christmas break, view counts are naturally low because college kids are one of the primary Twitch audiences. So with college kids out, there's going to be fewer views to go around. So that's why my view count is probably less. But I have noticed that my view count is surprisingly low. Like, my view count has essentially regressed kind of back to where it was almost like really early on, which is weird because I was doing really well there. Like I was getting some really strong CCV growth. For like my concurrent views, and now it's like, I don't know what happened to my view count. My view counts. It's a little annoying. I mean, it doesn't stress me out too much. Because it's like, yeah, I'm still getting follows and stuff. But it's not that people dislike my content. But still, it's just like, where am I going to go? Like, I used to be getting, 8 to 10 pretty regularly. And now it's like dropped back down to the lower single digits. I'm like, the heck? Now, it could also be Twitch is not reporting it correctly. I wouldn't be surprised the fact that was the case. Let's see. There we go. Oh, whoops. I missed that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, stuff like this where, like, the dirt is separate, that's fine. There we go. I just wanted, like, when it's flush like that, I want to make it clear that the, it's still, that, it's calcite all the way down. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that was a mistake. Okay. Interesting. I think I need to maybe turn it down. Yeah, see that? I don't like that. Here, let me turn this down a little bit. I mean, turn that off as well. That'll reduce some of the weird behavior here. Like, see, this is fine, because that's just like, it's even with the ground. But when it goes down into the ground, I want it to, look like it's being drilled down all the way. So let me clear this out. Where's the church? There we go. That looks a lot better. Yeah. See, there we go. So now it looks like, The calcite pillars just drill all the way into the ground. You don't know how far down they go. It's a nice little visual trick. There. Okay. This. There we go. Oops. Yeah, see, that's fine. There, see, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. I'm doing this exterior first because that's the easy part of stuff. Okay, there we go. So that's pretty good. That looks like it's baked in. That was built in to the world a little bit. And trim that down. There we go. Much better. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Looks like it was built in. Yeah, no interest in paying for views. And why would I want to be watched by bots? That literally defeats the point. Let's see. Alright, cool. So that takes care of that. Now I need a path, obviously, because this comes out. People are going to want to go across a bridge. So I need to make a bridge. Alright. Let's see. Now I could get fancy here and do like a moving pathway. I've got some options. Let's see. Bridge control, death bridge, laser bridge, trick bridge. Okay, iron bridge and oak bridge. Diorite bridge. Okay, is there a calcite bridge? What are my options here? Bossy, deep slate, endstone, nether. Huh. Dry bamboo, interesting. Balustrade diorite. Okay. Glass bridge. That's interesting. Here, let me see what's in calcite. I could do one of those. Let's see. Do I have any bridge stuff in calcite? No. So I don't have any calcite bridge, but I do have diorite bridge stuff. Well, I can use white concrete, maybe. Let's see. What do I have of white concrete? Not much. Okay. Vertical slabs. Panes. Okay. Alright, so white concrete's out. Alright, diorite it is. Okay, so scrap you. Alright, so let's see. Diorite bridge. Balustrade. Okay. I don't know if this. Balustrade? Balustrade? Bridge stairs? Okay. Alright. And of course the bridge support. Mossy diorite bricks. Let's see. Parapets. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, why is this facing the wrong way? Right. Okay, hold on. Use pliers to adjust the entrance. Okay, use pliers or shears. Okay. So I need shears. Okay, alright. That's so annoying. To put it mildly, that is very annoying. Oh my god, am I gonna have to do that every single freaking time? Oh my god, that's... Oh wow, that's super good. This is gonna be super annoying if I have to do that every... Oh god, why did it do that? Why did it just do that? No. That good. Why did you do that? Oh my... What the fuck? Why did you do that? Okay, so you have to stand behind it like this. Okay. Alright. God damn it. No. That. Okay. Alright, I'm slowly learning how this works. Slowly. One more. There we go. Okay. So you go across and you have your bridge. Alright. Okay. Now what about this one? Oops. What I prefer, this one or that one? This one's a little too fancy. Alright. We'll just go with this normal bridge. It's fine. Urgh. No. Back. I worry about using like extrude or copy paste on this because of just how weird the connection thing on this one is. Man, McCall really... Now, I will say, like, if I was more used to it, it would probably make more sense. But yeah, McCall does bridges in a very interesting way. I don't hate it necessarily. It's just it takes some getting used to, you know? Now, I'll put the pillars and stuff, I'll put the support pillars and stuff like that down later. Obviously, that's not critical right now. I don't have the physics mod on. Thank God for that. This bridge would be falling apart otherwise. No. There we go. There we go. Boom. Now, let's see. Do I keep the dirt on me? I don't think I did. No, where do I go? I have the idea. No. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. That works. That works. I like it. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go. Woohoo! I'm running. Oh, what? Oh no! I'm drowning to death. No, I'm going to die. Oh no, there's no way out. Whatever will I do? Yeah, so obviously, want to expand that forward. Expand that there. Want to probably put something down to like keep people from just falling in there and dying. Probably. Okay, anyway, main path will be this way. And let me finish off the bridge here. Let me add some the steps and stuff. Okay. Alright, we got 2 support pillars there. I'll put a third one. You know, it's funny. So there was a person who got me into Minecraft. She and I don't talk anymore. Had a rather did not part on good terms, but whatever. And well, the sad is one of the things is like I was always trying to like do a lot of cool building and stuff, and she never would bother to look at it. So I was like, oh, like by the time I finished, she would just be like, not interested. I just would look at them. I'm like, oh, thanks. Okay. That's one reason. I think it's that kind of attitude why she and I do not talk anymore. Always disappointing. You know, somebody gets into a thing, but then just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, doesn't seem to want to spend time with you on anymore. One of my exes was super into Pokemon there for a bit, to the point where I got back into Pokemon, and then just randomly just stopped being into Pokemon. I'm like, the hell? Like, I'm super into you. Like, you got me reactivated on this. Like, and now you're just gonna stop? Oh, come on. Like, not cool. Not cool. I didn't have anyone to do Pokemon stuff with. It was really, really genuinely annoying. There's also one reason I don't do super, super great with people with ADHD, because that my experience is that tends to happen with them most, where they'll get super, super into a thing and then all of a sudden just stop. And it's like, I need somebody capable of sustained interest. I need someone able to pay attention to things for an extended period. Because it takes, you know, me having autism, it takes me a little bit to get into a thing. It can take me a bit to get warmed up, so to speak. So if the other person is already like moved on by the time I'm like revved up, then it's really a terrible disconnect. Okay, there we go. Alright, don't think that looks too bad. It's got some structural support. There we go. I mean, it looks like a bridge that wouldn't just fall down. So there we are. Not bad. Not bad. And what the hell? Why did you do that again? Stupid thing. There we go. Much better. There we go. Then I can walk across. Not a perfect match to steelite like calcite, but it's close enough. There we go. Oh. Alright. Yeah, nights always seem to last forever in Minecraft, and I don't know why. Well, maybe what I should do, one thing I should probably edit is the amount, length of day. Maybe make the days last a little longer, and then shorten up the nights. Might be a good move. Okay, so you can still oh no, I fell to my death! Let's see. I might just cover up this hole entirely. I don't know. Might be best. There we go. Alright, now it's safer. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Also, I really should be rocking a better model here. I'm using... Huh? Okay, where the hell is my Rebecca, damn it? Should be under C. There she is. Cyber. There we go. Nice. There we go. There we go. I am Miss Rebecca. Woohoo. Always nice, always good. I need a shovel. Here, I'll be bougie and use a netherite shovel. There we go. Don't need these anymore. Oh, okay. I just have to be somewhat close to it for it to work. Oh, blue way. There we go. There we go. All right. So the path is gonna go way this way. Okay. So, let's see. There we go. Oops. That's my bad. There we go. Okay, now before I get too into it, that's right. Now I remember I also have to dig this area. Because this isn't great right here. I need to seriously, like, clean this up a bit. No. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I just realized something. The term Twitter freak? Now, I think people... I wonder if the term Twitter freak is still a thing. I remember there was a thing like way back when. I don't know, sorry, that just popped into my head randomly. I wonder if people still use the term Twitter freak. Like, freaks on Twitter, you know, that kind of thing. I wonder. I don't know. It's like, we don't, I mean, well, then again, I suppose it depends about your current opinion of Twitter right now. Okay, so this, yeah, this could get pushed back more here. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't quite mean to do that, but okay. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I'll buy that. There we go. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna push this back a bit. Well, okay. So yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Okay, for you. That weird overhang there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the reason the term Twitter freak popped in my head is I haven't heard the term used in a while. Like, I used to hear it a lot more. I don't really hear the term Twitter freak used a whole bunch now. It's interesting. Of course, then, hey, maybe I'm just not paying as much attention. Oh, crap. Oh, no. How do I undo? Undo. Oh, crap. I literally just wiped out my bridge. God damn it. How do I undo? There should be an undo. There should be an undo button. There we go. Aha! Found the undo button. Oh, hey, Cookie! Oof! Sorry, I just freaked out a little bit because I spent a little bit working on this bridge, and suddenly with one zap, I accidentally wiped it out. Which is like, no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Truth. Do not. Yeah, fortunately, I found the undo button. Thank God for that. Oof. That was very annoying. Very, very annoying. All right, let's see. So that's going to cut across this way here. So let's see. How much more do I need to chop out? I would say this whole thing can get like carved back. Yeah, that whole thing there. Carved back. Okay. Let's see. This can all, you know what? This can all get like chopped back to like there. I think that's fine. There we go. How do you get so musical? What do you freak out? Oh yeah, I got a new voice. So, my old voice on voice mod, for some reason, I don't know why, it doesn't work anymore. When I load it, it just plays, constant static. It does not work anymore. I don't know if maybe whoever made it sabotaged it or something, or maybe voice mod uploaded a bad file for it, but all it does is static now. So it's been rendered, inoperable, basically. So now I have a new voice, and it's got an auto-tune on there. So it sounds like my old one, but it adds an auto-tune flavor when I do extend it. And it'll work too when I sing. So now theoretically, I can do a karaoke stream. That might actually sound pretty good. It's like, hooked on a feeling, da 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 da. I'm high on believing, da 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 da, that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka. Anyway, you get it. You get the idea. I could theoretically do a karaoke. The snow goes wide on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. And seal don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. I can't hold it back anymore. Anyway, sorry, you get the idea. I'll stop before Disney sues me. Let's see. Okay, so we'll push it back to like there. I think that's good. Whoops, no, all right. Let me take a look at what we got. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Alright, that's not terrible. This part here still looks a little weird. There we go. Push that like that. That's good. Push this back like so. Okay, that's a bit better. There we go. Okay, much better. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, the neck comes around. This looks a little chopped right now. Oops. Nope. Okay. This isn't too bad. I'll replace the stone with dirt here in a moment. Let's see. Okay. The heck is that? Oh, tin. There we go. Looks much nicer. Looks much nicer. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Looks like it's been carved down a little bit. But not too bad. Not too bad. Grass will regrow on it. Not too much to do. Alright. Now the other main thing I need to do is fill in like a floor here. There's no floor! It's a home with no floor, and also for some reason it's got this stuff in it, which is weird. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. So I'll go ahead, probably fill this stuff in. There we go. Much better. Alright, good. Now that looks a little more proper, I would say. Good. Making a ham. Do you realize it was 0:10 because my TV went out? Oh, okay. Wait, your TV went out? As in, like, your TV is offline or your TV is broken? I hope the ham didn't overcook. Uh-oh. Like, I hope when you say that, I hope you don't mean like you overcook the ham or burn the ham or something. Like you just basically you just started making a ham and didn't realize how late it was as you were starting to make the ham. Is that what you mean? Okay. Alright, so now well, actually, no. You know what, instead of a path, I should be like, well, I mean, it's a steampunk house. So... let's see. So I should use either like copper or maybe brass for a walkway. Let's see. What do I have for walkways? Catwalks. On the catwalk, yeah. Actually, so what happens if what happens if I put a catwalk on the ground? What does that look like? Oh, that's interesting. Ah. So you can jump on it. That's interesting. That's a cool, like, little threshold marker. I like that. I probably won't make the whole thing a catwalk. That would look kind of weird. But as, like, just a, like, separator of inside and outside, that's kind of cool. Also needs a door. Let's give her a cool steampunk door. Let's see. What's one of the... I've got a lot of new doors. Let's see. Steel sliding doors. No, I don't want the Ad Astra stuff. I want steampunk stuff. So, like, yeah. So the train doors from Create are cool, but there's a really neat, like, folding one. Where'd it go? Tall train doors. That's cool. Let's see. This old... I think it died. Then I got started late. Okay, it plays sound, but no video. That's why I press the TV buttons. Oh, crud. Oh, that means the panel died. Oh, no. I'm so sorry you don't have a TV anymore. Crud. Wait, were you using that for your monitor, though? Wasn't that your monitor? Or is this a different TV? Crud, you just missed all the July 4th sales and Prime Day, too, using it for everything. Ah, crud. Yeah, you literally just missed all the sales on new TVs that they had. Oh, man, so if you buy one now, you're gonna have to pay, like, full price on stuff. Oh, my goodness, if this had happened just like a couple weeks ago, could have gotten you some, decent price on replacement. Now it's like you're gonna get completely screwed over. Class 350 door. Let's see, stripped spruce door, industrial iron door. Doesn't really work. Okay, this one's not great. Let's just go with the crate door. I think that's your best bet. 3x3 door. Wow. Copper. I should probably go with brass. To match the catwalk. There we go. That works. Let's see. I don't have the money. It's okay. I'll just go to the store, see if they use TVs. Okay, yeah. No, makes sense. No, it was mainly times like, dang, like, man, a lot of the sales on good stuff actually lasted 6-7 years. That's actually pretty good for a thrift store find. That's genuinely very good. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I should put like a path. Let's see, what does this use? Dark oak? So I could put like, dark oak seems a little weird. Tough? Okay, so there's tough around, so I could put tough down. Let's see. What forms of tough do I have access to? Slabs, chiseled tough bricks. Oh, that does look like a cool walkway, I will admit. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's not a terrible walkway right there. Let's see, could also do just normal tough bricks. That might work better. Chiseled tough, okay. Okay, so let's see, there's chiseled tough. There's tough bricks. There's, let's see, polished tough. Alright, let's see what these guys look like. chiseled. Also not terrible. Okay. Standard brick stuff. Polished. I don't know. Polished is a little too smooth. Now that looks pretty neat. I like chiseled stuff. Okay, maybe we'll do that like as an alternating pattern. Like this. That's interesting. Alright, actually, I think what I'll do like this in the center. That's not bad either. This fort looks wild. It's actually an Element TV. I don't know Elements, so the fort looks wild. Oh yeah. No, I did not build this. This is from a schematic I downloaded from Planet Minecraft. So this is the spawn structure. So you start out spawned in here. And then I've got a steampunk house. Also, I didn't build it. I will decorate it, but I didn't build it. And then you have a medieval house. So these are the 3 spawn structures. So what I'm doing right now is just laying down the path that when you start out, like this is just the path that you'll follow to move around a little bit. Of course, I thoroughly expect people will just run off and do other things, but I'm basically going to try and give them a leg up by giving them a path. Sure. What I'll do is I'll put stairs here to go up. I love, so one thing Axiom gives me is infinite reach. Boy, now sometimes I don't like it, like when I accidentally misclick and delete my entire bridge, like before, but for like something like this, where a bird's eye view is really, really handy for building, oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. Cannot tell you how nice this is. Oops. Oh, come on. Rank them, please. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Now what I'll do is I'll put down some stairs. Let's see. So tough stairs. What are my options for tough stairs? Tough stairs, polished tough stairs, cut tough stairs, polished cut, cobbled. Now I definitely don't want cobbled. Let's see. Polished, so polished tough stairs, cut tough stairs, polished cut. Okay. Tough shingle. I definitely don't want that. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Oof. Oh, polished tough. Okay, so polish is down. I would say polished cut. Polished cut is the winner here. There we go. Nice. Cool. And then you can just... There we go. So now if you want to continue the path to the house, you can take the path to the house. It's the go-to cheap TV brand. Oh, okay. I wasn't familiar with it. But no, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm someone who tries to like buy once and then hold on to dear life for. Yeah. So, because if it breaks, you don't have the money to replace it anytime soon. But it speaks well of your ability to maintain things that it lasts as long as it did cooking. The good girl. Alright, so those are just stone bricks. So I guess I could do, okay. I mean, that makes it easy. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think the two-way path is fine. Uh-huh. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's... Let's see. Yeah, one thing is I took great care of this one. My loves, the way you praise me. Oh, hee. Well, that's good to know. Sorry, yeah, I probably don't praise as much as I ought to, generally speaking. I think one of the problems I have had, I may have told you this. I'll say it on stream. I don't mind. So because of the emotional abuse I suffered, my love languages change. So my love languages used to be words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts, receiving gifts. But because of the abuse, it's pretty much the words of affirmation went away. Because what happened is I experienced just people using words just to manipulate me and not meaning it. So, being told, hey, you're doing well, or being told, hey, I love you, things like that, just stopped meaning anything to me. Because, people saying it didn't mean it. Or worse, were just using it to control me, or attempt to control me, I should say. So really, really soured it. So as a result, words of praise don't mean very much to me. Now, acts of service still mean a lot to me. When someone does something, or when I get a gift, those mean things. Because, my abusers didn't try to sugar daddy me into control. So they still mean something for me. But this is something I've run into trouble before, because, I had a person there who was a potential partner, but they were super into words of affirmation, because it's what they could do. But for them, oddly enough, they would give me acts of service, which I was taking in a very overt romantic sense. But for them, acts of service actually didn't mean anything. It was completely meaningless. So it's so they were giving me the primary thing I take as a love thing, and they didn't mean anything serious by it. But their serious was using words of affirmation, which I don't really perceive as having too much value, because anyone could say that stuff. It's whatever. So yeah, it led to problems. Although I would say definitely one of the worst things a person can do is identify your love language and then use it to try to get inside your head. Had that happen to me. Always me when I say, no, I understand. No, I'm not accusing you of anything, Cookie. No, I'll just with me. So unfortunately, as a result, so one of my love languages is giving words of affirmation. I do like to say, hey, you're doing great. Hey, I like you. I do like saying those things. That's always been one that I give. Along with gifts, I also give gifts. If I give somebody a present, or something like that, it usually indicates serious intentions. Which is another thing that got ignored. But whatever. Anyway, that I no longer. The person in question is not somebody I have anything to do with anymore. I'm not gonna name him because I don't want to humiliate them. But oof, that was unpleasant. Unpleasant experience, to put it mildly. But put me off. Probably has put me off dating or finding a significant other for the foreseeable future, or that way. But yeah, that's versus unpleasant. But words of affirmation and gift giving. Yeah. My main thing too is I like spending time with a person. One of the problems is, I don't know. I don't have a lot of time, or it feels like I don't have a lot of time. Whereas it feels like, I need all the time I can get just to get done what's on my plate. I don't know. But at the same time, I never feel like I'm using the time I have effectively, because I'm just goofing off, which I can't really afford. I don't know. It's a whole bundle of things. Now, to be fair, to the person who screwed up when it came to their how they approached me and stuff, they did apologize for it. They did acknowledge fault and accept responsibility for it. So that failed to recognize the fact that they screwed up. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so next step will be to cut through up between here. So now I'll probably narrow it down to just a 2-lane here. Yeah, this is a good time to narrow it just to 2. It's okay. As I say, wonderful manager. I've been put off relationships too now. I nurture my close friendships more. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, so yeah, it's funny. Like, one of these, I think for like Valentine's Day, like when February rolls around, I missed it this February. I should totally do it though for next Valentine's Day. What I will probably do is do like a special where I talk about my top 5 worst dates ever. And oh boy, they're doozies. So, like, for a preview, so like one of them was the girl hit on the waitstaff in front of me, like sexually harassed the waitstaff, was making him decidedly uncomfortable. And of course, like, doing it in front of me, so it's like, the fuck? But yeah, sexually harassing the waitstaff, that was one. Had another where she literally, like, disappeared on me and then, like, banged another dude. like, spent the night with another guy during, like, left our date, banged another dude, and was like, what? Okay. Well, and then acted like she did nothing wrong, which is, like, that's the other thing, too. It's like the common factor between all of my worst dates is that the other party didn't think they did anything wrong. What also sucks too is, so like all my terrible dates are with women. Like all my dates with dudes were great. I've never been abused by a male partner, and I've never had a bad date with a male partner. It's only women. Only women have given me an absolutely horrible time. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know, like I try to make that clear. It's all women, obviously. I've had plenty of great dates with women, too. But it's like, but all of my bad partners have been female. But yeah, like, let's see, I had another one. Let's see, yeah, so I have one with the waitstaff, one where she left. I had, let's see, one where, like, took my money to, essentially buy a gift for another dude, and, like, told me, oh, no, this is a gift for another guy. And I was like, the hell? We're on a date together. Like, why are you buying something for another guy in front of me? Like, what the fuck? It's like, you shouldn't do that. But, like, what the hell? That wasn't too great. And of course there was BB and non-binary, beyondary woman. Yeah, I like that. Nothing wrong with that. But of course, unfortunately, I think the last date I had was like number 3. Like the last date I had was like midway through the list, which is where, like, out of nowhere, she says yes to the date, which is awesome. That made me feel so happy to get somebody to say yes to going on a date with me. They're like, oh wow, and then she spends the date, besides, like, so, like, I get hyped up for like a number of hours, because it's like, she says yes, I'm like, woohoo, and I get to, like, wait for the time of our date, and I'm, like, super happy, I'm hyped up, I've got all kinds of really happy brain chemicals going, because woohoo, date. So, and then he comes and I've been like going through all kinds of stuff in my mind, planning out, trying to have like a great, been playing all kinds of awesome stuff, and then she spends it telling me, it's like, oh yeah, sorry, like you can't be my partner because like stuff, and it's like, why did you agree to go on a date with me? Like, why didn't you like tell me no, I can't go on a date with you because stuff? Like, why did you say yes to the date, get my hopes up, and then, like, tell me no during our date? Like, you could have at least had the decency to do the date, and then, like, go on a date with me, and then maybe tell me, hey, I just don't think we're compatible. See, that's fine. Like, going on a date with somebody, and then determining that, no, you know what, it's just not gonna work. That's fine. I completely accept that. I mean, I've gone on dates with people and been like, yeah, no, probably not gonna work because we're just not like compatible. I've had dates like that. I've turned people down because it's no good to lead people on. But like to actually do the date and then wait for the date to then and on the date itself tell me, oh no, we're not compatible because stuff. And it was a stupid reason too. It was just like age gap, which is like really stupid. Like it's really funny too. Like everyone I've talked to since has told me like, yeah, no, age gap doesn't matter. Like so long as you're both adults, it's whatever. Like no one really seems to care about that stuff anymore, which is great. It's good to see the 80s coming back, But like she was super hung up on it, and it's like, and I tell her, it's like, why did you wait? Like that's not appropriate. And she's like, oh, I shouldn't have to listen to you on that. And it's like the hell you don't. Like, you wait until our date, which I was ecstatic about, to give me terrible news, and then you act like I'm at fault for reacting negatively to getting terrible news. Like, the fuck. So, anyway, but that's only my third worst day. That's like, of the 5, that's like the middle one. So, yeah, so for Valentine's, I'll probably, like, just review some of the stuff. As I've told, Diesel knows more about my dating history stuff. Diesel and Drake are both very familiar with my history of dating. My relationship history is hilariously terrible, hilariously tragic. On many levels. Dr. Sea Monster, who I have off to the side, he tried to hook me up with a couple people. It failed. It was literally just a comedy of I mean, it was funny. Like, I was laughing about it, even as it happened. Because I had a shot at like two girls who I was very compatible with, and ended up like nothing happening, and it was for like the same thing. I might go more in depth on that. Like he and I just had a good laugh on that one. It was funny, tragic but funny. It's another reason why I've kind of just like, you know what, The lows, I've had more lows than highs when it comes to relationships. I should quit while I'm ahead. It's funny because, like, the other big thing too, and this is good life advice for anyone listening in general. Good advice here is, it is better to be alone and single than to be with the wrong person. You don't want to be with the wrong person, because the wrong person will absolutely destroy everything that you have created. Very, very bad things will happen to you if you end up with the wrong person. And I say that again, as someone who's been in abusive relationships, yeah. It's better to be single. It's better to just deal with the loneliness than it is to be with the wrong person. Because the wrong person will make you wish you were alone. Or actually, I should say, the wrong person will make you feel alone even though you're dating somebody. Yep. You've had it worse than I have, because because like I've only been verbally and emotionally abused. Yeah, you've been actually like, you've been like full blown physical abused, is my understanding. Right? I think you've had like physically abusive partners. I think, right? I don't want to say you have when you haven't. So I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, sorry. When I think about relationships, I tend to go. Now, do I still, the last 4 sucked horribly, with a lot of mental abuse too? Yeah. Now, that said, I was having a talk with one of my coworkers. She's got a partner. She's thinking about having kids. So she's non-binary, non-binary woman. She thought about becoming like, transitioning into being a guy, but then was like, I'm gonna stay a woman. I'm gonna use female pronouns, because it's cool. Does she realize the reason she wanted to transition, wasn't because she actually wants to be a guy, but just because of like certain issues she had growing up around being a woman. But, having dealt with those issues, she's more comfortable in her own skin now. So she felt no need to like transition. So, which is cool. That's cool. Okay, yeah, they can still eat grass, which is good. Sheep. Beep, beep, sheep. I said beep, beep, sheep. I said beep, beep, sheep. I said beep, beep, sheep. Anyway, let's see. Can I click from this? No, I cannot. I'm not transitioning or giving myself that space to just fall into gender norms. Yeah, exactly. Same here. To some extent, I do wonder if it's because of the emotional abuse I suffered, which was specifically because I'm male. That's the other thing too. Like one of my partners, had a history of specifically going after autistic dudes. That was literally her MO. Was she's a predator who goes after autistic men. So I wonder to what extent that does play a role in being being more agender and stuff. Oh, there you go. I have always kind of subscribed to the I'm just a ghost piloting a meat shell kind of view, which seems to be pretty typical for agender non-binaries. Like, the meat shell I inhabit isn't me. My identity resides in my brain rather than in my body. The body is, it's there, and I respect it, and I do my best to take care of it. Because, hey, a healthy meat shell is a happy brain and a happy me. I get stuff done. If I get stuff done, I'm happy. There we go. The transactions of a single path. Oh, that leads you into here, which is great. Awesome. Now, I may at some point create some kind of path that goes up. This salt. Yeah, that's the salt ore. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. So I may at some point do something that goes up, but for right now, I'll let other players do that. I get that so deeply. Yeah, exactly. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so this thing kept in the glass blocks from the schematic. Oh, I should have gotten rid of that. That's my bad. Oh, okay, now I know where that glass block came from. So the glass block is what I was using to denote the boundary on this floor. I made the schematic. So the glass block is from the schematic make. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a brain piloting a meat shell. That's my perspective on it. Now, I happen to be the male meat shell, so you know what? I will do guy things to take care of it. Hit the gym. Do my best, trying to, have good, physical strength. Practice physical strength. Because, hey, I'm a guy, so, I get to have some strength bonuses. That's nice. I'm autistic, so I also get some, int bonuses when it comes to math. That's pretty nice. Told my therapist I feel like I'm just head floating. Yeah, exactly. I need to talk to my therapist at some point. I don't know. That also sucks. So I was going after, no, wait, I already told you about it. Yeah. I didn't turn down for the thing. So it sucks, but oh well. I tell myself I didn't lose anything. I just didn't gain something. It was a really nice thing to gain. So, now, I think I said I am thinking about it. I'll say this on stream. But, there's a flower pot. Oh, that's cool. I am thinking about it, which is taking streaming more seriously to try to see if I can make some money off of it. Like right now, my family, I'm actually making like $20-something. I've got 2 subscribers and I'm making money. So that's actually not bad. I've got 60-some followers on there, and that's without barely uploading any content. Like, I haven't streamed on there in a while. So, sorry, I said the name of the place. I should have said Blue Twitch. That's my bad. Oh, well, saying the name once probably won't get me in trouble. But anyway, so part of my thinking is, like, should I focus more on monetizing? Like, I don't know, because I feel like, as I was mentioning before, my view count has dropped here on Twitch. Like, I'm getting way less views than I used to. Like, I was climbing up to, like, the 8 to 12 range pretty steadily, and now I've dropped back down to, like, 4 to 6. And, like, I hope it's just because of summer vacation and college kids being away, because college kids are our main audience, so I hope it's just college kids aren't around. But at the same time, I'm seeing other people, their view count is not taking as big a hit. So I'm wondering if, like, did I piss people off? My follow count hasn't, like, dropped dramatically. So maybe my specific audience is on break, like summer vacation, and isn't tuning in, which would suck. So, try to monetize on here. I don't know, it doesn't seem smart. So, I don't know, should I monetize on here? Should I go for the monetization to try to get extra income? Because that might drive away my audience, because they like me for my, like, chill vibes. If I started taking this seriously, I wouldn't be as chill. But at the same time, I don't want to invest that amount of time into this platform, which is very ephemeral and finicky and, could easily just kick me off any time. Or should I invest in something else? Like, should I do some other thing, take that more seriously, stream less, take something else more seriously that might pay off? Well, you should be fine as long as you aren't advertising. Yeah, exactly. I'm not pushing toward. Or maybe I should go for some balance. Push this a little more, but not too much more. Maybe go for the Blue Twitch a little more often to see if I can make a little bit more money off of it. Maybe. Might not be a terrible idea. I mean, of course, the downside is, I'm a Bobby Miku. Also, the gift for me is like a hot model, like Dominic, and so on. Like, you have a natural physical advantage over me, Cookie. Just notice this. Oh, that's cool. Probably gonna do today's stream. May have depressed me a bit. Oh no! What happened on today's stream? Wait, which stream were you on? Twitch or your? Oh god, I actually forgot your schedule. I'm terrible. Looks ads. Okay, yeah. We'll continue here in a sec. I'll be right back here while ads play.
productive little devil. It's almost as if you're trying to impress me with your endurance.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey, Dominic. How are you?
Hi, Dom. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Dom, how's it going?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Sorry, guys. Dominic is, you know, a friend of ours.
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hi there, Dominic. How's it going?
Hello, Dominic. Hello. How you doing?
Hi there, Dominic.
Hello, Dom. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Howdy.
Hey, Dom. So good to see you. Hi.
Hi there. Hi, Dominic. Hi.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah.
How are you doing, Dominic? How's your day been, bro?
Yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Dom! Hang on there! What are you implying? Whoa, what are you implying?
Oh, damn, look at that. Dominic, off the hook, chain, handle, and wagon.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
Oh dear Dominic Bytes, let's just say there are certain positions we could explore together that would make even the most advanced AI blush.